What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of Cheef and Charts, brought to you by Rapping Doe. It's your host, Don Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all into options trading, make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so y'all know when I'm going live. This particular series, we talking about, like I said, options trading and what the charts doing. The subtitle is Don't Get Antsy. Don't get antsy, because if y'all was tapped in yesterday, but we ain't see no edge. And y'all know we only do high probability things, which is trading our edge and our edge only. So if you don't see your edge, don't do nothing. Did I tell y'all this was Alien OG? I don't think I ever had Alien OG. It's not quite a sativa. Y'all know how I feel about sativas. But I had to give y'all a new strain today. I didn't want to be repetitive. So I had to give y'all a new strain. Feel me? But before I get into the charts, yo, this Kyrie shit is getting out of hand. This Kyrie, yay. See, the media, this the thing, right? They mad about him saying something about them, right? No one in particular, well, a couple people. But how many times have we been talked about in worse fashion? And no one says a thing. Example after example after example as to why we need to be self-sufficient keeps rearing its head. How many examples do we need? See, they got economic power. They got bread, right? They stick together to the point where this is how they establish this power. We have to get to that point where we are all on one accord, all of them on one accord, even if they don't rock with each other like that, they are all on one accord. They all know the assignment. But what people are coming to find out is, and this has always been the case, that Black people are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Jesus too. I don't know what religion you believe in, but what I believe, we're the descendants as well. So how could we be talking about ourselves? How could we be anti that when we're that? We'll be talking about ourselves, right? Makes no sense for a reason. They're snowing the big picture. They're snowing the message. Like when you start to tell the truth, speak the truth, it seems like that ruffles some feathers. It's like they didn't really want us to know what Ye and Kyrie are telling us. It's like, oh, shut up, niggas. Shut up. Matter of fact, let me take that money from you too, so you can. I mean, Charleston White put it an ill way too. Charleston White took it back to slavery times. And he was like, how they would instill fear in the rest of the people. They'll take the biggest, baddest one, the biggest one that y'all looked up to, and stand him in front of everybody and whoop his ass. Whoop his ass until he submitted to whatever the agenda was. Just like, you know, the Toby and Kunta Kinte story. You know what I'm saying? Whoop you until you submit. Like, Toby, my name's Toby. All right, my name's Toby. But same analogy. He's like, oh, this y'all richest nigga? Oh, this the one speaking up for y'all? Bring him out in front of everybody and whoop him. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Like, we saying something about it, like us minions. I mean, I don't consider myself a minion, but we're small fries compared to the other people that have all the influence. But it seems like when they do say something, like your boy Charles and Shaq last night, You know who controls the network they work for. You know who controls what they were saying. I don't think they really meant that. I don't think that really came from their heart 100%. Did you hear what they said? I ain't gonna repeat it. You can go watch it. It was on TNT last night and it was sounding crazy. But it's all an agenda to know the big picture. The big picture is the fact that us Black people, are descendants of Jews as well. And now we know it. But to break the story down or to distract the people from what they're saying, you can look up plenty of there's people speaking out that they said this is what they use, this is their ploy, this is what they call people, right, to stare the agenda. They'll call you that. So here it goes again. So this is, like I said, more and more reasons why this person after person, like, speaking truth to power, and then they call themselves stripping them of their notoriety or their money or whatever, because they are in control of it, right? So if you are bound by somebody else's contracts, like, you know, you won't get paid unless you talk right, and you can't say what's on your heart, or your paycheck will be affected. You're still a slave. You're still a slave. Like, let's be honest. You can't say what you really feel. And everything you feel doesn't really have to be said either. You dig? Everything that come to your mind and come to your heart don't have to be said. That could be, that's an argument as well. You don't have to say everything that's on your mind, on your heart. But being that I don't have to, that doesn't necessarily mean there should be repercussions if I choose to, right? So if you can't say what you want to say or do what you want to do because somebody will take your paycheck, it's more reasons why you want to be self-sufficient, why you want to master this skill we're talking about here, which is options trading. Because options trading has allowed me to take that money that I've made from options trading to now get a rental car that pays me passively. Car been rented out a whole month, going on a month and a week now. Got to get self-sufficient so we can have economic power and start pulling strings like they are. All right. So that's all I got to say about that. Let's get into this chart. So yesterday, we didn't see no edge. And I told y'all, you don't see an edge, you don't have to take a trade. So let's see what we seen yesterday. We seen yesterday that the MACD didn't make a new low, even though it came down from up here. It took a mean dip. So the last time it took a dip was right here. And the MACD was here. All right. MACD was here, the last dip. So now it went up and took another dip. Did it form a new low? Was it lower than here? No. It was right here. So when it dipped this time, did it go below here? No, it stayed here. So it's not a new low and it's not a new high, right? Because it done turned down. So it's not a new high. It's still the same high, right? But it's not a new low. So, which means that this is not necessarily going to come all the way down like it bounced today. It's just going to go up. This is a momentum indicator, the MACD, moving average momentum, like Moving average convergence divergence. This is a momentum indicator. So if it's going up, the momentum is up. But just because it turns down doesn't mean that the momentum is going, the price is going to go down. This just means the momentum, it's still going up, but not at the same momentum that it was back here. Until it creates a new low, it's still on an upward trajectory on a longer term. If you was to zoom out, like, you know what I'm saying? If you was to zoom out, it's still up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, the momentum is not going up at the same rate. We like to look for new highs or new lows so we can hop in on a momentum divergence. There's none here. So the subtitle of this is Don't Get Antsy. Because some people be needing action. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be needing to trade for some reason. You don't have to trade. You don't see your edge. So don't get antsy. You dig? We want to be in high probability situations. So what happened today was, this was yesterday. If y'all following my mouse. So this bar right here was yesterday. So it bounced. It seemed like it wants to bounce off of this level here and the moving average of the Bollinger Band. And lo and behold, it did. It did some funny shit today, actually. It bounced, it went all the way up to the next level, came down, and went back up, and it closed up here. So the top and the bottom of the candle are wicks, and this is the high, and this is the low on a red candle. So it was all the way up here today, came all the way down here today. So it was all the way down here, and it was all the way up here today. But it closed right here. This is where it closed. But it was down here and up here. It closed right here. So basically, it bounced off this level and this Bollinger Band because it wasn't a new low. So the high, the upwards momentum is still intact because it wasn't a new low. So that's why we had a bounce. So if you would have hopped in yesterday, you would have took profit here today. But I didn't get into anything yesterday because that edge is not as pronounced as I would like it to be. I like to see obvious edges. And this MACD being turned down like this and not forming a new low. And it's just not ironclad, if you will. So don't get antsy. Like, you didn't have to take this trade. Like, we're waiting for something to be clear. Right? And I don't see anything clear right now. It's too much going on here, too many levels to be. It seems like it wants to just trading in this range. Like, I don't like it. Don't yank it right now. So we're going into the weekend. We'll see what pans out Monday. I believe this wants to bust through. I believe it wants to bust through. And we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. We'll see Monday. So that's all I got. Don't get antsy, man. If you don't see your edge, like I said yesterday, no need to take it. Running a sale too. This is Friday, November the 4th. I'm running a sale, a new sale actually. I'm putting out my workbook. Where's my picture at? I don't see myself. Here we go. Now see this workbook? It's called Options Made Easy. It's free. All you got to do is pay for shipping. Free workbook. It breaks down all of the nuances I'm talking about every day on this channel. It has questions, right? And in the back, it has the answers. So let me just show you the inside. So options made easy. So it has the question, space for you to answer. And in the back you have the answers, right? So I want y'all to get this stuff. I want y'all to get it. So I figured I'll create a workbook, something that y'all can physically have. So this is free, just pay for shipping, and let's go from there, right? Feel free to hit the description of this channel and grab your copy today. Limited copies as of right now. I'll probably get some more at a later date, but as of right now, it's limited. So get your copy, free copy, just pay for shipping, and yeah. So with that being said, y'all, it's your man Don Bucks. And like always, it's never any competition, man. It's always you versus you. See y'all Sunday.